Don't judge your future by your past. Long ago, in a small village surrounded by dense forest, there lived a humble farmer named Rakesh. He owned a little piece of land where he grew crops and raised a few animals. Though his life was simple, he often dreamed of owning an elephant, an animal so majestic, powerful, and useful for farming and transporting goods. One summer morning, while walking back from the market, Rakesh came across a traveling circus that had set up camp nearby the river bank. He was overjoyed to see elephants there, and what surprised him most was how calm they looked. Huge creatures with strong legs and immense power, yet each was tied to a tiny rope fastened to a small wooden peg in the ground. Rakesh stopped and started. He thought, how strange, these elephants could easily break the rope and run free, yet they remain standing still. Why don't they escape? Curious, he asked a caretaker nearby, Sir, why don't these elephants try to break free? Such a weak rope can't hold them. The caretaker smiled and replied, You see, when they were very young, we used the same rope to tie them. Back then, they were not strong enough to break free, no matter how hard they tied. Slowly, they grew, believing that the rope is stronger than them. Now, even though they are powerful enough to pull down a tree, they never try. In their minds, they are still bound by the rope. Rakesh was stunned. On his way home, he couldn't stop thinking about what he had seen. He thought about his own life. How many times he had given up opportunities just because he failed once. Yes, like the elephants, he too was tied by invisible ropes of doubt and past failures. In our life, sometimes when we think about our past mistakes, failures, and missed opportunities, we end up believing that we can't do anything. But we must realize that the past is something to learn from, not a judgment of our life. In a student fails an exam, we should never think that he has failed in life. If someone suffers a loss in business, it does not mean they can no longer succeed. At the beginning, a tree grows slowly, but over time, it can grow into a big tree if it gets the right conditions and time. In the beginning, even great leaders fail, but they never stop at that stage. That is why they achieve their goals. So, friends, don't focus on past failures for your future. Indeed, make the right decisions in your life. Remember, the past teaches lessons, the future gives opportunities.